Today I've got my favorite way to use washi, 5 different ways. So let's go. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My absolute favorite way to use washi lately is to mark a page, whether that's a complete bookmark down the side, a little tab that's sort of ripped and rough, or a pretty neat tab. I've got 5 different ways that you could do this in your planners and elsewhere, so let's get going. So to help me today, I am pulling out my washi from some of my kits and boxes. So this is from the Mermaid box, and there are waves and scales and all kinds of fun stuff. So these are really pretty, and the blue's kind of like a tealy blue is really nice. This is from a kit that I did. There were 3 washis, and this one is my favorite. So it's got lots of fun colors and a little gold stripe. And this one is the Whimsical Woodlands, which was the previous box, the one that went out at the end of October. So there's little animals all along it, so it's really cute. All right, let's get to it. Now this first one I've done here, you can see I've got this colorful one paired with the stripes. It looks really cute. But what I want to do is at the end of this year, before the new one starts, because this planner goes from July 22 all the way until December 23, I want to have a page where I can brainstorm my resolutions, any goals, anything that I want to do for 2023. Now I usually do that in my Christmas planner, but I don't know, I kind of want to have it in 2 places this year. So I think I'm going to go with this one because it's a little bit festive, and I like how stripes look when you fold them over themselves. Now this one is going to be more of a tab because it's not something that I'm going to go to all the time. It's just going to be for the rest of this month, or maybe a little bit of January. So let's take a little piece, and you're just going to put it so that it goes off of the page, so when you fold it back onto itself, it's going to stick out. Just like that. And so when you close your book, it looks really fun. Now when it comes to a page that you're going to reference over and over, like this is in my notes section, I've done it all the way down the page. This is a little bit more fiddly. You just need to have a bit of patience and a steady hand. But again, with the stripes, I really like, obviously, because like the 3 of them that I've put in this book are stripes, I love the way stripes look when you do it like this. So let's just try this one in another book. Okay, let's take this one, and we're going to use the Mermaids. Let's try, I think this will look better going down this side than, because this one, the orientation is this way. You could do it that way, but I'm going to go with these ones, the scales. Again, you just put it off the edge of the page. What you can do is go off the top just a little bit so you have a bit of extra. It just helps you to hold on to it to work with. Same with the bottom. Then you can fold it all over and cut that after. And there you have a little bookmark. I'm just going to trim those. Now, you can cut them straight across, but since this is rounded corners, you can see the corners here are rounded, I think I'm just going to round them a bit so they sort of fit with the page. But you can lop them off straight as well. I just think it looks better if you round them. That's my preference. You do whatever you think looks best in yours. I didn't do a very good job on that one. There. And there, you can pair it with other things and it looks cute. This next one is a fun one. I like to read. I like to read a lot of nonfiction as well. And I think a great way to add notes to your book is to add washi. It's just more colorful and more fun than, you know, dog-earing a page. So I'm going to add a little bit of fun to this one. I read the audio version of this and I'm rereading it from here in paper. So I'm going to add a little bit of color to make it look fun. So this is from my kits again, and I'm just going to put a little strip here. And since it's stripes, it's going to look good down the length. So that's what it looks like. It almost has a tartan look to it, as you can see the other side through it. And then this guy, let's pick this butterfly. And we'll do the other one. I like to layer them at different spots. There, you can see him there. And we can rip off the extra. I have washi stuck to my fingers. Here they are layered, and you can see the butterfly when you open it up. And once you get a bunch of them in complementary colors, it'll look really fab. Now these two books, just as an aside, are amazing. I met Nora Hibbert just last month, and she is absolutely amazing, even better in person, even more energetic in person, if that's possible. And I love Jessica Turner. These books, she's got two, they're really good at, and Nora also has two. So if you're looking for a book to ask for Christmas or to read over the holidays, these are two really great ones. So for this next tip, I'm going to use one of the mermaid ones again. And I'm not doing December Jelly this year. And if you want more information on December Jelly, I'll leave a link in the description below. But since I'm not doing it, I do want to at least write down some memories from December, and I want to have a little tab in my book to make it easier to find this page. To make a tab, like the tabs that come in your planner or that you add, you have the stickers to make them, you know, the ones that fold over, but you can make one with washi. All you need is a bit of washi and either some sticker paper, label stickers like this, or one that's got a blank on it, or just white sticker paper and cut out a little rectangle. Or if you don't have that either and you've got some boxes, you can cut the boxes up to make your little label sticker. I'm going to use these. It also depends on your washi. You should check before you make your tab whether or not the sticker will actually stick to your washi. Sometimes stickers will just fall right off of washi. It's really annoying actually, but if you can get one that sticks and doesn't look like it's going to fall off, use that, or a little bit of double-sided tape goes a long way. Alright, so let's make our tab. Again, what I'm going to do is to take more than I need. And for this one, you're not going to fold it completely in half because you want this, the front side, to be a little bit like wider this way. So I'm going to get it as close to the edge as I can. Then I think I'm going to cut it now as straight as I can. And this way you can customize the size of your tab. If you want a little tiny one, because you have a tiny label, or if you have a really long word and you want a really long one, you can make a longer one with your washi. You can cut your boxes this way to make it wider, or a piece of sticker paper works well too. So I'm going to cut it straight there. I think I'm going to make it fit this guy. A little bit of a border. All right. And I think this works best when you have a uniform design behind, something that's not too busy. Like if I was to put a label over this, well, one, you're covering up all the cuteness. You could put it here, I suppose, but it's a bit too busy. You could do it, but I prefer it when it has a uniform design. And then you're going to, you can either put washi on the back and leave it like this, or what I want to do is I'm going to fold it just on itself. I'm not going to fold it right down to the paper. So the only place where it's holding onto the paper is here. You can reinforce it with a little bit of Scotch tape too if you like. I'm going to just buckle that up a little bit so it's easier. I'm not sticking it in the emptiness off the edge of my book. And there's a little tab. You can even put a label on the other side as well. But for now, I'm just going to put it on this side. And you can have it layered over onto the page. You can have it completely up there. It's up to you. I think I'm going to layer it over. But will I be able to read it? Hang on. When it's closed. Not really. I'm just going to push it out a little bit further. There. And I don't think I'm going to need the double-sided tape. But what I will do is I'm just going to have a little snip around my corners. Didn't do a very good job. I don't like these scissors. I don't know why I grabbed these ones. There, that's better. You can write on your label before, or you can kind of buckle your page to write on it. So that you'll be able to read. That I can read and find easily when I have a memory to write. Now, if there was one of these washies that you liked, you can get these in my boxes. This one is in the mermaid box. I will put the link in the description below for the shop, and you can just find the box that you like. So there's the mermaid box. This one is the Whimsical Woodlands, and it actually is sold out. Anyone who comments on Instagram this week is going into a draw to get this washi. So any of the reels from the past week, and I will enter you into the draw. This one came with 2 other ones in a kit, and I will also put the link to that one in the description below. There's also the dragon box also has washi, and all of the new planner boxes have washis. This is the Mystical Lessons washi, and this is the washi from the current box. And the cutoff date for that box is coming up soon. It's on December 15th. So if you want that, go to the subscription link in the description below. This is from the mermaid. This is from the mermaid. This is from the mermaid. I can't say mermaid. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. You can do that here by clicking on my little face. Here are 2 more videos that I think you'll like. If you made it this far, leave me the mermaid or the mermaid emoji in the comments below. Have a fantastic day and happy planning.